The El Segundo Eagles quarterbacks and running backs have put up huge numbers on the stat sheet over the past few seasons, and that's because of the big guys up front, the offensive line. The same guys that also terrorize on defense on the defensive line. Let's take a look at this special group of guys.
Let's go! Hey, high and low now, Yes, try! Good! Bring your hands!
The offensive and defensive line are the keys to our success. We got to be strong up front. If we're not strong up front, our offense, our running backs and our quarterbacks can't do what they need to do. And if we're not strong up front on the defensive line, then our linebackers and cornerbacks and safeties can't do what they need to do. So we got to be really strong up front, and I think we got a pretty good bunch this year that we can do some damage.
Offensive line is everything. If they give me protection, they give me time, it makes me able to make plays. It gives our receivers time to get their routes done, and just pretty much everything. They're all our success.
I wouldn't have any of the success I had with the previous years without them.
With a good mix of seniors and underclassmen on the offensive line, the Eagles are pretty well established up front. But what really separates El Segundo's offensive line from the rest of the South Bay?
I think, honestly, our size is coming together this year. In the past, we've had pretty small teams coming out of El Segundo. I think this year we have a lot of diversity. I think it's really going to help us just come together and really dominate this season.
Most of our defense and offensive line, we've been together since freshman year and even before that, so we bonded together. We know everything about each other, our strengths and our weaknesses, so we know how to help each other in any situation and get the ball at any time.
Hell Week is one of the most intense weeks of the football season. It pushes you to your limit, but also gets you ready for the grueling upcoming season. How has training camp been for the Eagles so far?
It's been going really smooth. We have a nice mixture of young freshmen coming in and a good mixture of seniors as well, that they're all blending together, and everything's starting to look like it's starting to come together.
You know, I think training camp's really coming together for all of us. I think it's a really bonding experience for us, and I think through the hard work and dedication of our team, we're really coming together, and I think it's going to be a really good season.
It's been pretty good. It was obviously a little hard in the beginning, but it all just makes us better.
What are some of the expectations from the offense and defensive line for this upcoming season?
I think we have some real talent on the offensive defensive line. I think on the defensive line, we should be fast, athletic, be able to pressure the quarterback, make some big plays, get some turnovers there. And then on the offensive line, I think we're going to be really just solid up front, and we should be able to run the football and pass protect our quarterback and be able to make big plays.
Oh man, wins, man. Lots and lots of wins. Pancake guys and give Taz everything he needs.
The coaches aren't the only ones with high expectations. The players themselves have one goal in mind: winning.
I'm expecting to make it deep into playoffs, hopefully CIF, and just see how far we can run deep.
Trying to get a playoffs, honestly. Just trying to get a playoffs and start just make a new bond with the new little ones that I've never met before.
I'm expecting us to go as far as we can, and we need a chance to just leave everything on the field and give it a mile.
With guys like George Hayes and Brandon Weldon anchoring the offensive line, and Duncan Papali and Peter Omari chasing down opposing quarterbacks from the defensive line, the Eagles have an excellent recipe for success on the field this year. For El Segundo TV, I'm Egidio Deliu.